Joining us now is Mayor Matthew Murello of Washington Township in New Jersey. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for being here. You were just telling us that you've been seeing this yourself, and now you've signed a letter to Governor Murphy with 20 other mayors asking for help here and finding out what is going on. What do you think needs to happen here?
Well, thanks so much for having me. It's been almost 4 weeks now, and we still have no idea who's piloting these, what they're doing, what they're looking at. So the other mayors from Morris County and I got together and we sent a letter to the governor and said, look, we need some answers. Best case scenario, they're out there watching and videoing, but why? What are they doing and who's doing it? And we just need someone to tell us and reassure us as mayors so that we can tell our constituents that everything's okay.
And Mayor, I live in a nearby county. All of our neighbors and friends are talking about it. So appreciate that. And in that letter, you're not only asking for a full investigation, but clear communication to local officials, law enforcement, and residents about what's going on. That's important. Do you think that someone is hiding something? Do you think that there are officials who know what's going on and aren't sharing that?
You know, I think there's really only two ways you can look at this. One is somebody knows something and they're just not willing to communicate it down. Now, whether it's a national security issue or they just don't want to tell us, we don't know. Or no one has any idea. And I find that really hard to believe. You know, we have the best technology in the world. We can take these down. We don't need to use aggressive force. We have the technology. But when the state police tell us that they can't track them, they don't emit radio frequencies, they don't have, when they're approached, they turn their lights off. When we hear things like that, you know, we start to get worried. Well, what is the purpose of these things? So we just want someone to tell us at the elected level, at the lower level, at the municipal level, so that we can communicate to our residents when we're at the supermarket, the football games, the high schools, where we are talking to our constituents every day. What is going on, and is there no cause to be afraid?
And I think that's part of what's fueling all of this, because on the one hand, government officials are telling people there's nothing to worry about. Your safety is not at risk. And then on the other hand, they're saying, but we don't actually know what it is. So now you have people talking about potentially shooting these things out of the sky, which obviously is not advised, and that's a crime. So what are you encouraging people to do?
Yeah, definitely we're not encouraging anyone to take action. We live in farm country, northwest New Jersey. It is hunting season. We understand that. But definitely don't take action. We're not recommending anybody to shoot these out of the sky. The technology exists to bring them down. The state police, the federal government has it to do. If you do see one, get some video and report it to the New Jersey report line. See something, say something, which is 866, the number 4, SAFE-NJ.
Mayor, you're confident we're going to get to the bottom of this soon?
Either we're going to find out what's going on retroactively, or at some point soon, they're just going to disappear. And I'm not sure which one of I like more. Because if they just
you'll be left with so many questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they just up and disappear, we're going to say, great, they're gone. But what did they get? What were they here to get? And what would they?
And Mayor, when the National Security Advisor says, hey, don't worry about it, just call authorities, that's not enough for you.
Yeah, I saw Admiral Kirby's presser yesterday, and I have to be honest with you. We know what an airplane looks like. We know what a helicopter looks like. I'm an acoustical engineer. I've been measuring noises for 30 years. I know what a helicopter sounds like. These are not that. It's really kind of an insult when the Department of Defense says, oh, no, you're looking at airplanes. Don't worry about it. We're not. We don't know what they are. And either they do and they don't want to tell us, or they don't either. And that's honestly incompetent.
Mayor Matthew Murello, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Hopefully we get some answers very soon.
If you get them, call me.
We will. We promise.